G'day and welcome back to your daily dose of Karens, Kevins, and the no good idiotic public freakouts here in Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your host me, the Australian idiot, and let's get into the clips. This 16-year-old's on a bus and starts getting hassled by an older man for some reason or another.
Right, I am a grown-ass man, you're right about that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna press charges if you touch me.
You think I care about that?
You will when you in jail. Care.
So shut the up.
Care.
You know what a crip is, don't you?
Yes, I don't care.
All right then.
I don't care.
So you know if you get off that bus, your ass
on the bus acting.
You heard what I said.
I don't care.
I'm a crip.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calm your voice down.
I don't care.
Sister, people, I got this.
She can put her opinion all she want. Judge.
When you carry your little corny ass home, be what you're supposed to be.
You a grown ass man talking to a child like this. Grown ass man, bro. Wild, miss. Wild.
Granted, we have no idea what happened before this, and especially considering how that clip ended, he probably most likely was trying to bait some attention from this guy after he showed some form of interest in being a dick about things. But this is not how you should conduct yourself as an adult, especially when, I don't know, talking to fucking children or 16-year-olds. Seriously? You have a person who is trying to make an order at McDonald's who then decides to start getting in arguments with quite literally every customer that approaches her, telling her to just make your damn order and get out of our way. Ultimately, this backfires on her inevitably.
Wild. We're both at the same place, but I'm broke?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you sound dumb.
You're just mad.
Shut the soda. Wild.
You're
so
mad, bro. You're mad because you're broke.
We're both broke, so
Come here. You got no chains on, you got no chains. You're broke.
We're at the same place, dumbass. We are at the same place, dumbass.
Bro, I'll be mad too.
You sound dumb.
You're mad because
You
you're broke. I'll be mad too.
sound dumb and stupid.
Ma'am, can you
We're at
just
the
order
same-
some
No!
Shit, you're mad because you're broke. Come on now. You're
We're
mad
at the
because
same
you're broke.
place, dumbass.
It's all good, you broke.
We are at the same
You're
place.
broke.
You're
Look
broke.
what you're driving.
You're broke. You're broke. You're broke.
I'm gonna be nice, bitch.
Just
go.
I don't talk to you, so get the on. Anyway, so I just ordered.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that you got.
Shut the up.
You got one more time to hear your bullshit.
You got one more. You got one more. Why are you?
You take one no.
Hey,
There you go with
no one
that.
asked for your motherfucking opinion either. Post it. Hey, post it. I hope you do.
What the hell she taking? I have no idea.
Does this make you feel better, or does
Girl, people are going through enough. Just get your shit and get the on. Like we all going through enough.
you?
I'm somebody. Girl, get your stupid ass up out of here.
Somebody too. No one.
Girl, get the out of here.
Nobody interrupted.
Hey, look.
Nobody interrupted what the you were doing. So I'm not sure why you interrupted.
Girl, you just talking, but you're really not about what you think you about.
Really?
Don't have nobody test your heart for real.
Really?
I know you about to start. Yeah, exactly. Because I said test your heart. You're not about what you think you about. You're not about what you think you about. That's what I'm saying. You're not about what you think you about. You're not about what you think you about.
You're not. I don't
Girl, you call the police. You call the police. You a police ass bitch. So don't even start it.
When the
Don't even start it. Don't start
did
it.
I say shit
Don't
about
start it. Don't start it.
exactly? When the did I say shit
Exactly.
about the
Don't start it.
When the did I say shit
Don't
about
start
the
it.
one?
You just loud.
Exactly.
You're loud.
It's funny how quickly her arguing toned down the moment after she got beat like that. I don't condone this type of stuff. YouTube, please don't take me down. But sometimes it's a thing called karma. I don't know. These guys get some pizza delivered to their apartment, hotel, one of the two things. Anyway, the person doing the delivery gives them their food and they gets extremely upset when they don't get tipped immediately. Here's the clip.
Get your cousin.
Where the money at, huh? Huh?
Where's the money?
Yeah.
Where's the money?
Hey, don't
Spend
take my
dollars.
pizza, bro.
You want a pizza back?
What?
You want to give me the pizza
I'm
back?
saying though, like,
It's required to tip.
we don't got
No,
tip.
it's
But if you act like that, I'm not gonna want to tip you.
really. I came from.
I didn't tell you to come upstairs.
that's
I told you I would.
bro.
You're disrespectful, and I got you on video. You're disrespectful. I won't ever tip again. I will never tip Rosati's again.
Matter of fact, give my money back. Come on, hey, get my shit.
We would like a refund.
Refund. Get my stuff, man. You steal it. Get my stuff, man. Come on. Get my stuff, bro. Get my stuff, bro. Where my 50 at?
Yeah, I have your.
Where my 50 at, man?
Give me
Where my
my.
50 at, man?
Give me my $10.
Huh?
$10.
No.
What?
No.
No, forget
No.
it.
No.
You're disrespectful.
Disrespectful. Now I treat you like a goofy. Now I just treat you like a goofy. How you feel about that? I just treat you like a goofy.
And I'm finna tell that lady never to let you back up again.
Look, you know, tip culture's bad when this is the exact reaction you get from people when they get told they're not getting a tip. No, not even when they get told they're not getting a tip. When they don't get the tip the moment they want the tip, they start lashing out like this, even though they might have gotten a tip a few moments later if they were, I don't know, patient enough. Here we have a very interesting clip that I'm not 100% sure how to feel like to... I don't even know what in the world happened here, but basically it seems like this guy's made a purchase of some items and one of them's worth about $1 and he immediately regrets that thing that he purchased for $1, so attempts to immediately get a refund for it. And then, well, you know, all sales are final, yada yada yada. Here's the clip.
Forcing you, but all sales are final.
So when I grabbed, I said, "Hey, this mile's sale."
You grabbed it though. All sales are final.
I grabbed you another one in there that ain't.
Will you allow him to get another one?
What the like? It's simple though. Like, man, you not about to make me buy no stale last mile. You talking about? I just got off work.
Okay.
I don't give a it's 25 cents. I ain't spending no money on no bullshit. But I work hard for
Here you
my
go.
shit.
Please get out the store.
I don't work at no.
Please get out the store. We understand. We understand. We understand. We understand. Please.
Bitch, take a picture.
Can you
bitch.
please get out?
North side.
You
Plug,
entertaining
bitch.
it. Like, please get out.
Keep taking it.
Can you please get out? Can you please get out? Can you? I don't matter. Please get out. Can you? You are though. Can you please get out? Can you please get out?
This is going on TikTok.
Can you please get out? You are disturbing my customers. Please. You don't get out, I will be calling the police. Simple as that. You're mad about $1. Please get out. Can you get out? Can you get out? Fine. Thank you. Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
Still talking? I'll be back up here.
That's fine. And the police will too.
Say what?
The police will too.
Tell them come right now.
I will after I get done serving them.
What you think I'm about to do? Run from the police?
Yes, you will, because you won't be here. You won't be here.
Dirty ass.
Could never be dirty. Oh, sorry about
Look, I just have a few questions, and one of them just being like, why do you so desperately need that singular dollar back? Did you actually spend more than what you should have at this store, and you actually need that $1 for something because you've now stuffed up? It's like, crap, I need that $1 back. Quick, how am I going to get it back? Oh yeah, I'm going to get a refund for that singular item because I don't want it anymore because I need that $1 back. It's like they in the moment decisions like that, like right after you purchase it, they're not going to willingly take a refund. Like that's just, it's so wacky, that one. And if it's the $1 that you've paid via card, well, the card fees are going to just make that $1 vanish anyway. Because you know how that goes. It just seems so insanely stupid. Here we have a charity that decided to set up out the front of a local Walmart to this guy, and he's come in to do his shopping with his wife, and he's seen this charity. Now, from what he has apparently researched, according to him, this charity is corrupt and is currently under investigation from the FTC. So he made his feelings known to the guy running the charity then and there, and then also has hung around whilst his wife's gone in to do the shopping to continue to voice his opinions every time someone comes up to donate. Anyway, after a bit, some complaints come through about him potentially disturbing the peace out the front. So one of the Walmart managers, I'm assuming, came out to talk to him about the matter, and here's that discussion now.
To not do any harassment type things.
I'm not harassing them.
But right now, you standing here doing that isn't right either. It's not.
Sure it is.
anymore-
It's freedom of speech, ma'am.
Yes, but-
I'm free to tell
Okay.
people that I think this is a corrupt organization. If they don't like it, they can call the police and have me removed. But I think you'll find that the police will say that not only do I have a right to video record in a normally public area, I also have a right to make
But
my
as-
feelings known about this organization.
But as this being our store, we can also ask you to please go on and leave them, and I will do my part at researching what you complained about.
Ma'am,
You
I
have to
deeply
give me
appreciate that, and because you're going to...
I know how much it bothers
Ma'am, you
but-
see this lady's giving money to these guys, and it goes right into his pocket.
I know, but just as they came and they filled out their paperwork, you have to give me time to research it.
I will do
as
that,
much
ma'am.
as-
I will do that, ma'am. But let me explain something to
But
you.
a complaint was brought inside to the store that you're out here bothering them, and so I have to come and do my part and to at least say.
And I understand that, but you have to also understand that the Supreme Court ruled in Marsh versus the state of Alabama that any area that is normally open to the public, which is not inside your private area, I can make my feelings known. I do not lose my rights to freedom of speech,
Well,
and
I
I'm not
know.
stopping
I know.
anybody, and I'm not blocking
I
anybody.
understand that, but I don't want to have to end up having to call the cops to have them ask you to leave.
Well, let me tell you something. As soon as
But
my wife
that's-
is done shopping, I'm going to be
But
leaving
that's-
anyway.
That's what I'm going to end up having
You
to
can
do.
you
if don't-
go
if
right
you
ahead.
don't-
Go right
quit
ahead.
bothering
Because
them.
I'm not bothering them. I'm not even speaking to him. I'm not even talking to him anymore. I did make my feelings known, but I'm not even speaking to him. I'm speaking to folks as they pass by. And that is not harassment. I'm not chasing anybody. I'm not blocking anybody. I'm not speaking to him. So there's no harassment, ma'am. And I have it here on video. You're free to call the police. I'm protected by constitutional law to stand here and make my feelings known. I'm not using a bullhorn. I'm not stopping anybody. I'm just saying, as I see people putting money in the bucket, I'm saying you're giving money to a corrupt organization that is under investigation by the FTC. That's all I'm doing. And there's nothing illegal. If you think you can call the cops and have me removed, and by the way, I don't enjoy doing this. You're not going to find me to be a guy who goes on YouTube and posts videos of this kind of stuff or looks to create harassment. These guys are stealing money from veterans, and I'm a veteran, and I find it personally offensive.
I understand.
And so, please, if you want to call the police, and I deeply respect you, Leona, and I deeply respect you taking my complaint, but I feel an obligation to protect people and keeping their hard-earned money in their pockets and not giving it to these guys.
As coming to voice, like I said, you came in.
But it doesn't stop the immediacy of my concern, which is people
Right,
are
this
donating
moment,
money
right.
now.
I understand.
And
that.
so I am exercising my constitutional rights. If you want to call the police, like I said, my wife is shopping here. If you want to call the police, if you think that they're going to have me removed before my wife comes out with her shopping, then you go right ahead, because I'll explain to the police the same thing I've explained to you. I'm standing well out of the way. You can't deny that.
No, I
I'm not
understand.
blocking anybody.
And you're not blocking
I'm not
anybody.
chasing anybody.
But the thing is if we don't want you out here hollering at the customers, because just
Ma'am, you
as
see that parking lot? You see that
Yes,
parking
I
lot right there?
understand
That's an area that's normally open to the public. You can ask me to remove myself from this sidewalk.
If somebody
I will
is
step
causing-
right over there.
Okay, if somebody is causing a disturbance in our parking lot right there, we also have the right
I'm
to
not
ask
causing a
them to
disturbance, ma'am.
leave our property.
Ma'am, I'm not causing a disturbance. I'm making.
If they're coming
This is
in
free
and
speech.
complaining to me, it is a disturbance, sir.
Let me explain something to you.
If they come in and they're complaining, or a customer even came in and said that there was a gentleman out here hollering at people as they walked past the ones trying to collect money at the doors, that is a disturbance. That's a disturbance to our customers.
You might think that's a disturbance, but protection of freedoms of speech exists precisely to protect speech that we find unpopular. Popular speech, by its very definition, needs no such protection. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out in the parking lot. I'm going to make sure that I'm not blocking anybody. And as people donate money, I'm going to make my feelings known. If you wish to call the police, you go right ahead and do it.
That was honestly one heavy discussion to really just mull over for a little bit there. Considering, like, yeah, I get it. If this is genuinely one of those charities that are corrupt, and in most cases it tends to be a very common thing, especially in America. I've noticed that a good chunk of charities tend to be more corrupt than not in one way or another. Then I can get behind his movement here. But at the same time, it's there's a certain way to do it. I don't know. It's difficult, to be completely honest. And yeah, you've got the freedom of speech stuff there that you are, in theory, allowed to say whatever you want as long as you're not personally harming someone. And if he's really just saying, hey, I believe this is corrupt, I don't think it's a good idea for you to donate to them because it will just go to this guy's pocket, then yeah, that's a fair statement to say. Yeah, it might be annoying to the guy who's trying to run the charity, and yeah, other people who don't care about what the guy's saying will have issues with him potentially disturbing the peace, but I can also get behind the message if that is true. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts in the comments down below? This guy in the truck left his chihuahua in his car, and this guy decides to confront him over that fact.
You're the guy that left the dog in the car, huh? Huh? You're the guy that left the dog in the car, aren't you? You had a chihuahua in there earlier. Yeah, that's real good. What?
Believe it or not, I mean, we thought this is the first time that we come to the zoo. We thought that we are allowed to put that dog in.
So,
take that dog in.
but then you go home. You take the dog home. You don't leave the dog in a hot car.
I mean, the windows were open.
It's not. Don't you watch the news? Kids and dogs, they die. 10 minutes. It was hot.
And I mean,
when they took the dog out of there, I called the police. When they took the dog out of there, it was lethargic. It wanted to pass out. It was so hot. It's too hot.
It was their decision.
No, but you got to be smart. It's too hot.
Actually, I mean, I came out like 2 times too.
When you get in the car when it's hot, even if the windows are cracked, you can't breathe. It's hard to breathe. But how do you think the dog feels? It's terrible. My wife was almost crying. You're lucky the dog was still alive.
Of course, it's the Chihuahua, the epitome of the accessory that is not considered a living creature by a lot of people who have a Chihuahua, which is kind of depressing to say a lot. But it's just like, of course, it's like, oh, they don't allow pets inside the store. I'll just leave it in the car. It'll be fine. Even if it's hot, it'll be fine. It's like they just have no consideration for the living being. They just see the Chihuahua as an accessory. Here we have a Karen who makes a pretty terrible attempt at stealing and gets caught in the act.
No, I'm not taking them off. I don't give a f*** about taking shit off. You crazy as hell. I'm not thank you. What you talking about? Because y'all want to let me out. Okay. Give me my shoes too. Give me, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take my shoes. Y'all so petty. Get the f*** off my face. Y'all just want to be with around me. Y'all so thirsty. Boy, you locking me out.
I don't got nothing to do with this shit, but I'm making sure I'm protected. I ain't touch you, but I recorded it. They can pay me $5,000 right now, and I give them the footage.
That's harassment charge. Y'all stealing from me, that's another charge. Shit, we could go. Y'all touching y'all sofa, right? Y'all touching on me, y'all feeling on my body. What are you talking about? Get me out of here. You feeling on my body, sir. I feel harassed. What are you talking about? Feeling on my body, not letting me out the store. Already walking me.
We trying to go though, man. Pay for it.
He locked my shit. Sir, they already owe me money.
I don't know nothing about none of that. I'm just trying to go, man. Well, the police just got come.
I don't give a f***.
They rolled by. How the f*** they missed the store?
Oh, and FYI, in America, if you have a reasonable belief that someone has stolen something as a manager or someone in a high authority position in the store, you can lock them inside. As long as you don't physically touch them or assault them in any way, you can lock them inside and stop them from leaving. And I don't know about you, but I don't think there's any better proof than the person wearing merchandise from this store that they're still yet to pay for and they're still attempting to leave. I don't know about you, but I think that's good proof that she's making an attempt to steal something? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Wonder what the police are going to say when they get there. Unfortunately, we don't have that information, but I think it's pretty cut and dry considering she's still wearing clothes that she hasn't paid for. Here we have a guy trying to steal a bunch of stuff from their local chemist and gets very quickly caught and has the funniest thing happen.
Are you for real? Are you for real? Are you for real? Are you for real?
Careful.
Get out.
Just drop the bag. Leave me alone. Just drop the bag, bro. All right.
Take that.
Let it go. Let it go. Get out. Thank you.
What's your name?
Look, okay, I just want to point one of these things out. I've said it before in previous times where we've had where someone's following a person who's stealing. You're playing with fire. I get it. You want to serve justice and all this and that, but all it takes, especially if you're in America and certain states in America, all it takes is a slight bit of escalation from the other person and them having a gun, and that is problems galore. It is just a thing you just got to be very wary of. I get it, recording this, but getting all up in their face, you don't know what's going to happen. Be careful. Be safe. I'm sorry, but the moment you lost that belly bump, I would have just gotten up on that off that conveyor belt and walked away because you lost the fight right then and there. If you kept going, I don't know what you were thinking there. Oh, what a funny thing. That's an amazing clip. In this clip, we've got a sheriff who acts in a very interesting way that doesn't exactly make 100% sense all the time.
What are you doing?
Turn the vehicle.
Okay.
Turn the vehicle. Okay.
Okay.
Why are you rolling, man? I let you way back.
What do you mean why am I rolling? I didn't see you till I was right here on this street, and I kept going because there's no place to pull over. I pulled over whenever it got open.
I let you way back there.
Where?
Man.
Where at?
At the beginning of Moon Lane.
At the beginning of Moon Lane.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Whenever I turned off, I saw you.
Let me get your license, man.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hop out.
No, stay in the vehicle.
Okay. Will you shut this door?
Yeah, man, hop out.
What are you doing?
Hop out.
For what?
Hop out.
What's the reason?
Hop out, man.
What's the reason? Can you tell me what the reason is? You come up here and you pull your me, and then you rip my door open for no reason.
Step out of the vehicle.
What's your reason for pulling my door open? What's the reason for pulling the door open?
It's an older truck, man.
So you just ripped my door open because it's an older truck?
And you're rolling. People who roll have warrants.
I haven't rolled anything.
They have pot all over their pants.
I don't have any.
Like
this is sawdust. Okay, sounds good.
Put your hands up on the vehicle.
For what?
Hands up on the vehicle, please. I'm just going to frisk
You're
you.
not going to frisk. What am I under
Put
arrest
your hands
for?
up on the
What
vehicle.
am I under arrest for?
I'm frisking you for weapons, Bubba.
Okay.
I'm not putting you in handcuffs.
I don't have no weapons.
Spread your legs, please.
You're going to touch all up on me whenever. Yeah. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. He's getting all up on it.
All right. Stand back here, man.
So what's the reason for the search? What's the probable cause?
For your mud flaps, man, being too short.
So you ripped my door open and frisked all up and opened my truck up for my mud flaps for being too short? Is what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Yes or no?
You have warrants?
Is that what you're saying? Yes or no? Yes or no?
2729 Texas deal.
What's your name and badge number?
Robertson, ADO 48.
Robertson, what'd you say, 48?
5164. In the blind?
You said 48?
Yes, sir.
So you pulled me over. What was the reason for the stop?
For your mud flaps being
So
too
my
short.
mud flaps were too short. We go down Moon Lane. There's barely enough room for 2 cars to pass by. So I come up here to where it clears up. I pull over, and then you come over here and rip my door open, and then start accusing me of what? Saying I have pot all over me, which is sawdust from working because I've been cutting all day. You feel all up on me.
There's also pot on your edge of your, under your seat, man.
There's pot on the edge of my seat.
Come here. You can now go back in the car.
I want to see all this, yeah, for sure. But that, again, you rolled up on me and ripped my door open because my mud flaps were too short?
Yes, sir.
So that's normal procedure for you to just run up and rip doors open because the mud flaps are too short?
You have a car rolling, man.
I wasn't rolling. I got to a place where I could pull over so that people weren't stuck getting in and out.
People who roll have...
I wasn't rolling doing anything. I was sitting there calmly cruising.
They're not too any good, man.
So I'm automatically bad because I didn't want to block the drive.
10-4. All right, Mr. Schultz.
Let's start over. Man.
No, we're not starting over. You came up on me, ripped my door open, and pulled your me.
Just tell me the unit. I'm gonna piece of search once other people get here.
What's your probable cause?
Partner.
So you ripped the door open, and there was odor before or after you ripped the door open? Because you ran up on me with your gun drawn and ripped the door open. Is what you did, yes or no? Yes.
It's all been recorded. If you want to copy,
you didn't start your body cam until after you ripped your door open. I watched you. You started it right when I handed you my license. Right. Yes or no? Yes or no? So what are we here for now?
I'm gonna be on probable cause search.
For what was your probable cause? Because my mud flaps were too short? But there was no odor until after you ripped my door open or before?
It doesn't matter. You were rolling the window down anyway.
I didn't roll this window down. Not at all. I rolled that side down. See how it's down? This window's not up. He ran over here and ripped this door open and had his gun drawn on me. Absolutely. Is what happened.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
So where's your probable cause at? Before or after you ripped the door open?
I opened up the door and it was coming from the car as well.
What car?
This pickup.
So it was coming from. So with the window up, there was odor of coming out.
Absolutely.
Is that what you're going with?
Absolutely.
Sounds good. It's gonna be an interesting one for sure. There's no probable cause because you came up and just ripped my door open. Oh, nice. Now he's trying to get a tent ticket.
You know what's funny? A lot of the comments I saw about this one, a lot of them is like, oh, but he didn't pull over when the cop initially wanted him to when he flicked on the siren, so that's why he's acting like this. But at the same time, there's been multiple occasions where I've seen cops flick the siren, and then the person in front of them goes to pull over where they currently are, and the cop's like, no, go further, go to a safe place to pull over. It's like one of those things that is actively encouraged by, at least to my knowledge, a good chunk of police officers. Go to a spot, go to the next safest spot to pull over. Not just pull over in a road where it's literally only going to be able to fit a single car through at a time, which is ridiculously stupid. So that's the first thing that's completely whack of this thing. Secondly, walking up and opening the passenger door of this person's car is not the way you would approach anything along these lines. And secondly, turning on your body cam after you've done that is very suspicious and very sus at the same time. Just something that doesn't make any sense in any way and just makes you look a little bit more suspicious than what you initially were. And then, of course, the entire interaction following that just seems to be a police officer who has realized that he's done something wrong here and now is annoyed at the guy here for showing that, and so now he's just trying to find any reason he can to write something up on that guy, which is very intriguing to say the least. Is this enough for a suspension, you guys? What do you think? We head down under with our next clip here. Now, I tried to get the original clip about a week or two ago when this first actually happened. Unfortunately, because I spotted this incident like probably a day after it happened, the little shit's TikTok account was already deleted. They had privated their Instagram account, so getting the original footage in its full quality was very, very difficult. So instead, we've got this news excerpt. And so just watch it and we'll discuss it afterwards.
Did you see this? Girls had hired a boat in Melbourne going down the river. As they go under a bridge, a boy throws milk over them. Milk on a hot day.
No good.
This is what happens now. Everything's filmed and it goes up on TikTok. And this has been a prank that's been going around the world. So this kid's got in on the prank, throwing milk off the bridge. He said, do you guys want some milk? So this poor woman, covered in milk, food wrecked, day wrecked. So their response was that they went hard on him.
Yeah.
The boy, the young man, has been outed. And he has taken to TikTok shortly. His account's been taken down. But he issued this grovelling plea for mercy. I just know what you think, Jonesy. He said, police have phoned my parents. Are you guys happy now? I have a criminal record now. Never going to be able to live life. You happy, he said? Why'd you do this to me? You ruined my life over a ruined day. You upped the ante. I'm just a kid and you ruined my life. He said, please stop contacting my school. My school has caught me and I'm facing expulsion. And he said, can you believe they would do this to a minor? He reportedly wrote.
Yeah. Well, when he says something like that, it tells me that he's using his age as being untouchable. You know, if you're going to be a little arsehole, you're going to get the consequences, mate. So you reap what you sow.
Mind you, this kid goes to like a private school that their parents pay like $28,000 a term to go to, or I think a year. One of the two metrics, it's either every term or every year. Either way, it's a private school. This little shit goes to a private school, so like his head is already so far up his ass, he doesn't understand that there's always consequences to one's actions. And when you basically assault someone, and you still effectively gotten away with it, because just for some minor updates, he was suspended from his school. Didn't get expelled, he got suspended. And that's probably about the bracket of his consequences he's going to get, aside from his TikTok account being banned and his name now being out there online, and he's going to continue to get drudged for this whenever he chooses to reappear. Honestly, I am all for kids who do stupid shit like this in order to get views and attention on social media to just get punished and lambasted for it. Yeah, it's a funny joke to you to just throw milk off a bridge on top of people in a boat. Like, there's a certain level of think a little further with that one. First off, they might be allergic to they might be lactose intolerant, or heck, some people are even allergic to milk. Could cause a lot of issues here. And then secondly, this wasn't the only thing you did that day. It was also known that you were being a little menace on the bridge by spraying anyone who came near you, you little shit. You got what you deserved. Suck it up. These are the consequences of your actions, you dickhead. Live with them. This next clip is a pretty funky clip to say the least, and I'll explain part of those reasons post the clip itself, but basically what's happening here is this guy's doing some chalk drawing on one of the footpaths off the side of what seems to be a semi-busy area. Anyway, apparently a bunch of people have called the police over it, and well, now the police are here to deal with it in the way that American police know best how to do. Here's the clip.
Huh? Getting phone calls on you for that.
Is it breaking the law?
Yeah.
What law?
Graffiti.
Oh, this isn't graffiti.
Oh, then I suggest you take it
I'm okay.
Huh?
I'm okay.
No, you're not. You gotta go.
Why?
I said you gotta go. You can't do that here.
This isn't graffiti.
Okay, you gotta go, man. Don't
Why?
get here because we're getting calls on you, and we're not gonna be coming.
It's not against the law, though.
It's against the law. Pick
Can you show me?
Go.
Because it has to be.
Show you, man. Listen,
it has to be
ID you
indelible.
and put you in cuffs. Take you in. Now you either get your shit and go, or we go to jail for it and let them figure it out. The courts. I'm not gonna sit here and explain the law to you. It's that simple. I'm talking to you nicely. You gotta go, man. Just pick it up somewhere else. Draw somewhere else. That's it for today. Here, draw somewhere else.
If it's graffiti has to leave a mark, man. The rain's gonna wash this away.
Well, pick somewhere else where they can wash it away. Just not here in the middle of traffic. Right here where we keep on getting calls on you.
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. But I've already won in court over this multiple times, man. I mentally can't take going to jail right now. I've already sued and won.
Okay.
But you're denying me my constitutional rights right now.
I'm not denying.
Yes, you are. No.
Else. Don't do it on public property here.
This is public property, exactly. I pay taxes just like all these people. So if I get a sign, if I'm out here begging, that's okay?
No, it's not okay. We run them off too on a regular basis.
That's denying them freedom of expression too.
Okay, well, whatever. We run them off still.
I swear half the police I see in these clips are just people trying to abuse their power or take advantage of the position of power they're in. They just like having power. I don't know. That's just a random side note. But an interesting thing here is that from just Googling around with the US-based shenanigans for this, it honestly depends on various different things and basically the ordinances of your county or your town or your city, depending which one better clarifies the situation on whether chalk drawing drawing his counter as graffiti or not. The person behind the camera did actually state that he has sued people multiple times over this problem and has won in all those occasions. Whether that's true or not is the other question, but I'm more inclined to believe him here purely because it seems stupid to lie over something like that. Anyhow, it's just such a wacky reaction from the police officer over chalk on a footpath. Yes, if he was on the road, all for it, buddy. But say that he is interrupting traffic when A, he's not, he's on a footpath. B, it'd be more likely you be interrupting traffic by being there stopped on the road in the first place. And C, you aren't even holding up traffic by being there yourself, so what are you going on about, buddy? If you thought the world hadn't been crazy enough this year, here's where things get a little crazier. So over here at what seems to be a shop inside of a gas station, we have an upset customer who decides to bring her dog in to sick him on the employee.
Call 911, please.
I'm just filming for you guys' sake, that's all. I'm just trying to buy a sandwich. I'm filming.
Put your fucking camera away. This guy will beat the shit out of me. Oh my God. Get him. Look at him.
Don't attack me, man. Don't bite me. What the are you doing? You're attacking the wrong fucking guy, man.
Shit. Break my shit.
She's stealing the cup. She's not
a
fuck. She.
Candy's up there, you goose!
Get your dog, man.
Additional information told us that one of the employees behind the counter was calling the police. They proceed to take their time and arrive about 30 minutes after the fact, which at that point they were pretty much like, not our problem anymore, no one was harmed, it's all good, we probably won't bother anyway. Of course, because they're not a CEO who's worth billions of dollars.